Right, it is definitely that time of year now where I really should be bringing a coat and tracksuits. Here I am, still in this bloody jumper and shorts as if it's still June. But no, I guess I'm not learning my lesson. But tomorrow, mental note to self, bring a bloody coat, because this cold is hold on. This cold is not okay. It's got to that point. The one thing that I think I hate most about possibly the whole of winter, and that is when you get into your car and it is freezing and you've just got to sit there for a couple of minutes with your heating on full blast, even though for the first at least 3-4 minutes it just blows out cold air, and then you just got to firm it until it starts blowing hot air. Yeah, that's little mini winter rant over. However, we have a back day to complete, and that is the exact plan for today. It is very gloomy today and very foggy, which I don't know, I think it looks pretty cool. I always like it like this, especially like when I get closer to the city. What I'll do actually is I'll show you a little bit of the landscape, so to call it. So I feel like the buildings will look cool today, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, back day. Oh, and actually, yeah, I need to finish this pre-workout first, and then we will start our back day today. Plan for that will probably be, what's this cab doing? He's doing a U-turn. Right, let's just kick back here for a second. Plan's going to be, I think I want to start off with some pull-ups today. Go on, mate. Pull-ups. Oh, is he pulling in? I don't know. Oh, that guy's having a piss. Welcome to London. What was I saying? Yeah, pull-ups. That's for sure how I think I want to start off my back day. Then it's pick and choose, to be honest. Definitely some pull downs of some sort, some rows, some pullovers, whatever I choose to do. I'm not sure yet. That will be probably more of an impulse decision whilst I'm in the gym, and just freestyle with it. Which, to be honest, has recently become my method of training. I used to be always very set on a specific workout routine. However, I feel like this probably just comes with the more that you train. The more that you train, you learn new exercises, and then, you like to switch and mix. That's probably not the right word. Pick and mix. That's it. It's like those Haribo sweets, I think. And that's what's usually advised anyway. You definitely don't want to be doing the same. Oh, come on then. Oh, no worries, mate. But yeah, you definitely want to be switching the exercise up. So what I will do today, I'm not sure. We will see when we get in there. But the time is 11:30, and once again I am on my own. It is a late one, but I was expecting it because, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, I had work and I literally just finished like half an hour ago. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say really. I'm going to finish up my pre-workout now, probably at the next red light, which will be imminent, because in London you can't drive longer than 10 seconds without stopping. Saying that, the lights just turned green ahead of me. But yeah, that's all I've got to say, and in that case I'll see you for some pull-ups. Right, I don't have my mic plugged in, but you should still be able to hear me. See what I mean? Something about that. And these buildings up here just look cool. Ooh, especially if I put the contrast down. Anyway, so let's get in the gym. Okay, one more. Tell me that does not look cool. Okay, I am aware excuse me, that there are a few bars and stuff in a way, but you still should be able to see me well enough. Yeah, as expected, plan is going to start off with probably 3 sets of pull-ups. Just done a couple dead hang holds just to decompress the spine and get those forearms warmed up. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Pre-workout taken. Nothing else to say really, so let's just get straight into the first set. Right. Yeah. Hold on, because this mic has been really pissed me off there. Pop it down there. Alright, I'm going to do actually a rest pause, I think. Quite unusual for pull-ups, I know, but those forearms I'm always going to give them first, so let's get a couple more reps in. Yeah. 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 Right, that will do. Definitely going to take this jumper off now, more than warmed up. But yeah, 2 more sets just like that, and then I don't know what's next. Possibly some pull downs. There's quite a few people over in that area, so might just see what's free and then move on to that. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up here. See you there. Okay, right. I decided let's go for pull downs to kick things off properly. Last back day, use a T-bar, and I like it. However, I feel a bit more activation in my buys than I would have liked. I've got my arm day tomorrow especially, so it feels like after an arm day maybe wouldn't be that big an issue, but seeing as it is before an arm day, not the biggest fan of that. Unfortunately, this movement, it just does require a little bit of bicep activation, but that is fine. Excuse me, I'm still recovering from this illness, but I think what I might do halfway through, I might switch it to the more narrow grip. But regardless, I think can 3 sets, some rest pause action in there as well. Always a big fan of those, especially because I don't have my straps today. But regardless, it's all good. Yeah, 3 sets, rest pause for pretty much all of them. Might be a drop set in there as well, see how I'm feeling. But yeah, I've gone a bit heavier. Have I? No. Similar weight to usual, but yeah, nice and easy. 3 sets. Let's just get to it. Yeah. Yeah. Turns out, yeah, it is a bit lighter than usual. But that's right, don't mind getting a few more reps in than usual. But we're not done there. Not done yet. Yeah. Yeah. Right, that'll do. One of the key things that's helped me a lot with feeling lat pull downs actually in your lats, because I know a lot of people when they first start and they struggle to feel it. Control the eccentric movement. So when it's going back up, really don't just let the weight fly back up. If you control it on the way up, you may even feel it a little bit more than when you're pulling it down, but that just helps activate that mind muscle connection. So if you can get that going, then that's the plan. But I'm gonna go 2 more sets. I think I'm gonna go a bit heavier and probably just gonna keep the T-bar for this week. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up here, then probably some rows next. So catch you for that. It is time for some rows. Same as last week, sticking with the T-bar once again. I keep calling it a T-bar. I need to actually do my research and double check that as a T-bar. So if it's not, then I apologize, because I've been calling it a T-bar for the past 2 back days. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with T-bar for today. Yeah, same as with the pull downs. Rows. Gonna go 3 sets once again. 3 sets seems to work just fine, and with that is going to once again also be rest pause sets. See, it's really annoying that I forget my straps on the most important day where I actually need them the most, being the back day. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling a lot more in my forearms than usual, which, look, one hand, it's not the worst thing in the world. Forearms are growing, but then again, I literally have a specific section for forearms that I do at the end of my arm day, which will be tomorrow. So what can you do? But yeah, plan nice and easy. 3 sets, rest pause, and potentially also a drop set at the very end on set number 3. That's exactly what I've done with lat pull downs. So without further ado, let's just get straight to it. Alright, quick rest and then back to it, because I've definitely got more reps in me, and then there'll be no point in just stopping as soon as your forearms give out. Otherwise it'll be a forearm workout. We're here to train back. Let's get a few more in. Yeah. Right, that will do. That will definitely do. There's a couple guys going crazy as well in chest press, which I always find pretty cool. You know, when there's guys, or girls of course, really putting in the effort. I feel like it just motivates you as well, you know, to also do the same. So yeah, that's just a little side note. But yeah, gonna do 2 more sets just like that. It's really annoying not having the straps, but what can you do? 2 more sets just like that, and then probably some trap work. So I'll, in that case, see you for some sort of trap workout. And me saying some sort pretty much means seated kettlebell shrugs. So catch you for that. Right, it is time to activate those traps directly. And the way how I've just mentioned that I like to do them is through these kettlebell shrugs. To be honest, any shrug movement is good for your traps. So yeah, I've seen plenty of different variations, but this is the one that I just prefer the best. The reason being, if you are seated, similar to, I saw a video actually the other day, it was talking about lat raises, the difference between standing and seated lat raises. And the guy was explaining, saying how when you are seated, it doesn't activate, funnily enough, your traps. But the point I'm trying to say here is, if I'm seated, I don't have to worry about, standing up, making sure my balance is right. And then obviously by doing that, you're putting already some pressure on your quads and all sorts of other muscles that don't need to be trained in this exercise. So by seating, it just alleviates that pressure off your legs. And I've just found it a better way to purely focus on hitting those traps. So yeah, that's how I like to do them. Rather than the 3 sets, it's probably going to be 4, just because I mean, if you want bigger traps, then you've got to work them directly. And so if I just add an extra set in for this, then there'll be no harm in doing that. So let me just stop yapping, because I've realised that I talk a lot before I start any of these sets. And to try and cut down and just talk about the actual important stuff. But yeah, I like to waffle a lot, so apologies for that. I will get better as we keep going on. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get into set number 1. Right, speaking of important stuff, this is probably the important stuff right here. Keep your elbows relatively narrow or just tucked into your body, and slight lean over as well, and then nice and simple. Just that movement. And I like to always hold the movement right at the top as well, just for literally like half a second, just for an extra squeeze in your traps. I feel like it also benefits you in that way. So yeah, now second time around, let's actually start. So let's get to it. Right, that will do. That will definitely do for 1 set. A bit higher volume. There are 24 kg dumbbells here, but I just prefer the 20s. I'm just getting a bit more volume in. With the 20s as well, a little bit less pressure on your forearm is what I always find. So it just helps me get that pure focus on my traps. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to do 3 more sets just like that, and then almost done, to be fair. Just some lat pullovers, I think, to finish things off, and that will be that for back. I've still got cardio to do and a bit of ab work, so I'll get that done after. But for the video, all that's left to do is some pullovers. So let's get to the cables once again. Almost finished. I'll be honest, I've already done 1 set, mainly just to keep the momentum going. Because when I'm finishing over there, I had to move the bench all the way and then get all my stuff, move it here, set this up. I was like, let me just get in a set before I have to go back for the box that I leave my phone on. Otherwise it would have just been too long a break. So it's like, let me just get a set in, and then for my next rest between sets, I'll get the box, set everything up. So set 2. I'm considering this being we'll go for 2 more sets. Nice and easy. Some pullovers, although I'm thinking I might actually lower this down just a touch. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say for this. I like to get a very wide grip for this. and yeah, tuck my elbows in. I feel like that definitely helps me get that squeeze for my lats. There, that's what I was to say. Let's get into set number 2, and I'm going to move this up a tiny bit just to make sure that's all in frame. All right. Oh Lord, a couple half reps there at the end, but my God, this as a finisher, to be fair, I've not tried doing these earlier on in my workouts yet, but this as a finisher is, for me, just absolutely perfect. That last little pump that you get for your lats, I don't know, it just seems fitting to have it at the end, but I'm going to go for one more set, and that will be back day done. Tempted, we'll do a pump check, but I'm tempted to make it a cardio talk rather than a car talk. Potentially show some ab work. I don't know, but wherever I see you next, I'll see you there. We are back in the car, nice and warm. Escaped the freezing cold outside. Although to be fair, after the gym, that cold air is quite nice. To be fair, you know when it's cold. Oh, hold on. You know when it's cold and there's that like winter smell. It's like, I don't know how to describe it, but if you know, then you know. It smells too nice. But anyway, I've got something I want to talk about actually today for once. Although, oh my, am I even going to fit through there? You know what? It's going to be a reversing because I am not going to fit through that way. Give me 1 second, actually. Hold on. Because some donut has parked further up the road and left absolutely no space. So let me just reverse out of here. 1 second. And I also need to remember not to go down the same bloody way that I usually do, because of that stupid diversion that's still there. Anyway, I've got something I want to talk about. Essentially, I have a feeling my bulk may be coming to an end. Not now, but relatively soon. Reason being, it was like almost my sign. I was watching a Sam Select video the other day. Basically, I've got a few behind on his videos, but he was talking about when you reach a plateau of your bulk and you just get to a weight and you just struggle to push past it. He was pretty much saying, don't waste your time and start your cut. And he said something funny as well, which was that's almost like you're surrendering from the bulk, and that's exactly how I feel by even thinking that way. Because it's like, realistically, I could force down more calories, but if I put it into this context, I've been bulking for probably, it's been over a year now. And, well, yeah, reason being, when I first started the gym, you don't really know much about bulking or cutting. You just sort of just work out. Then, obviously, once you learn about it, I've done it again. I was meant to not go this way. Oh, dear. Anyway, looks like diversion time again. But anyway, yeah, I've pretty much just reached this point now where I've been stuck at 83 kg for so long now. To be fair, I've had illness here and there, which didn't help. But regardless, I've been on 83 kg for over 2 weeks now, to be honest, and that to me is a sign of a plateau, which just makes me think, is it time to start a cut? As much as I don't want to, it may be time. I'm thinking I might just slug it out and wait until the New Year's, just because, New Year, sort of fresh start, all that stuff. But I don't know. I'm tempted to cut relatively soon, purely for that reason that it just seems like a waste of time. Keep on trying to bulk when I'm not putting on weight. It's not really a bulk if I'm not putting on weight. I'm sort of just main gaining right now. So, is there a cut coming soon? My first ever, by the way. Potentially. We shall see. But for now, I think I want to force it for a little bit longer. I want to really try and reach that 85. Oh, I'm not going to make this lights. Yeah, I really want to reach that 85 mark, because that's the one I've been talking about for ages now. So I think I want to just do one more fat push. Just go completely all in, try get that 85, and then start the cut. But we'll see. Today's lift, very, very good back day. I feel like my lats are definitely growing. The pumps that I'm getting nowadays, they are definitely improving. So that is a good thing. What else did I say? Yeah, the only negative from today is no cardio done. But reason being, it is 1:20, and yeah, I don't want to go to sleep too late today. So that is that for that lift. Core work was done though, so I guess that is a positive. And that's pretty much it. My plan now: drive home eventually after this stupid diversion. I swear it's been there for a few days, and it seems like they're not doing anything. But that's another completely different discussion in itself. The construction in this country is genuinely, I think, the worst on the whole planet. The stuff that it takes them a year to do, somewhere in, like, I don't know, my home country in Poland, they could probably do in a couple weeks. And that's not even an exaggeration. It takes them forever to do everything in there. But, and another thing, the other day, right, there's this one road right by my house. It is the worst road possibly in the whole of London. Like, the amount of ridiculous potholes is just ridiculous. Sorry, I said ridiculous twice, but you get what I'm trying to say. Let me just make sure I don't get, I think there's a speed camera around here somewhere. But yeah, and what they done is they brought the thing to make new roads, and they just done this tiniest section, and then they just left the rest of it. It's like, you may as well just do everything whilst you're there, but of course no. That would be too much effort, wouldn't it? But yeah, what can you do? Anyways, I'm going to wrap things up here because my phone is on a low battery and I am running out of energy. And yeah, today I just want to get home, eat, and just sleep. Not even scroll on Insta Reels or anything. I am honestly knackered. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are reaching that 300 subs mark slowly, so any help is much appreciated. And in that case, I guess I'll catch you for, what do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow we've got arms. So tomorrow is Wednesday night arm session. So I'll catch you for that tomorrow.